Holy, well, what's going on? Alright, that's a little bit better. What is going on, you guys? It's me, Trevor, back with yet another hairstyle tutorial. Today's gonna be another Justin Bieber one, similar to last week's, but last week was a messy slick back, and this week is gonna be more of a side sweep, similar to the one that everyone knows and loves and has done tutorials on in the last like 2 years or so, a year and a half. I think my hair is pretty close to the right length, I hope. I just want to note that my hair is a little bit thicker than his, and I do have a lot of hair, so the whole volume aspect of this hairstyle, mine is going to be a little bit higher than what he actually had because of that whole thickness of my hair and how much I have. Like, it's really heavy, so I think we're freaking ready to do this. So, you guys ready? Because I'm ready. You ready? Let's go to the bathroom, let's get this started. Alrighty, here we are, back in the spot to do this tutorial. For products, you're going to want to use just a generic hairspray for your pre-styler, just to provide as a heat protectant. You can also use this stuff right here. It is Argan Oil of Morocco, and basically what it is a heat protectant, but if you do suffer from dry or coarse feeling hair, this stuff will really help bring back that healthiness and that kind of soft looking and soft feeling hair that everyone obviously wants. For post styling products, you want to use, what are they called? Hanz Fuko. Hanz Fuko has really great products because they're made with all natural, organic products, so it's going to be super good for your hair. You don't have any chemicals going in that's going to dry out your hair, kill your hair or anything, you know. You want to keep that hair as healthy as possible. These two guys right here, we got Hanz Fuko Gravity Paste and Hanz Fuko Quicksand. Nope, not quicksand, sponge wax. That's what we're going to be using today. You can use one, you can use the other, you can use both, doesn't matter to you, whatever works and suits your preference. Today I'm probably going to be using a little bit of both just because you don't want a whole lot of product in your hair, but both of these products I feel give light hold, so we're going to be using more of the sponge wax on the ends of our hair and then the gravity paste towards our roots to keep it kind of intact and like a foundation, I guess. As for this hairstyle, you don't want to use a whole lot of product because it is a very loose hairstyle, so we're not going to completely load our hair, just a nice coating. But I think we are just about good to go here, so with that being said, let's get our hair wet and then we'll get started. So now with our hair wet, you're gonna want to either apply your Argan Oil of Morocco or your hairspray. In this case, I will be using just a tad ski of Morocco. And you don't want a whole lot of this product, just a couple drops, because it will coat through your hair quite easily. And you want to start from the back when you're applying this stuff and work your way to the front. Alrighty, so now with this product in our hair, you can apply a little bit of sponge wax just as a pre-styler to kind of give it a foundation when you're actually blow drying it. So I'm going to add just a little bit of it just for that reason, so that we have a little bit of foundation. So we'll take that much. Alrighty, now with the sponge wax coated through our hair, we're going to want to start blow drying it, and we're pretty much going to blow dry it all this way. So you can blow dry the front here, but for the most part I'm going to be kind of keeping it. Basically, we want to keep blow drying it to the same direction, which I'm going to be going over to my left. If you want a little bit of lift, you can blow dry the front up, but I don't suggest blow drying everywhere. You can do some scrunches in your hair and stuff like that. But for the most part, you want to keep it all going to one side to keep your volume kind of limited. But with my hair, like I said, it's super thick, so I get a lot of volume pretty much regardless of what I do. So that's how we're going to blow dry. Oh, one more thing. When I did get my hair wet, I used cold water just to keep my hair follicles closed, because if you do open them, it will help basically give volume to your hair. So if you use cooler or cold water, it'll keep them closed so you don't get a ton of volume when you actually do blow dry your hair. It'll help kind of keep your hair tamed. But without further ado, let's get into the blow drying process. I'll take every single piece of the blame if you want me to. But
missing one in this game for two. I go, and then you go out and spill the truth. Can we both say the words, say forget this? Yeah, is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause
And another thing that you can do to give your hair separation is when you're blow drying the front, just grab pieces and like pull it towards the end of your hair and then push back and then blow dry in that little wave there, and it'll kind of lock that wave in place and give it some more separation, which is also good to achieve this look a little bit better. Alright, so we have our hair totally blow dried. Yeah, in all honesty, you can leave your hair like this and you're pretty much good to go because it'll give that light hold. But for this tutorial, we're going to be using some gravity paste and sponge wax. To start, if you're going to do the same thing I'm doing, use gravity paste first to get it down to the roots, just because it's easier to work in the sponge wax to your ends after you use the gravity paste. So we're going to go ahead and use a little bit of gravity paste first, and then we'll get onto the sponge wax after. Can take about that much. You're going to work it into your hands. And again, you only want to apply this stuff to your roots and not your ends. And again, if you want to stop here, be my guest, go ahead. We have some product in the roots. That's really all you need for this hairstyle. You don't really need anything in the ends here. But just to give it some separation, we're going to be putting a little bit of our sponge wax into the ends just to give it that separation and kind of stringy looking hair, because that's kind of what his hair looks like, very separated and almost like thick individual strands. So yeah, we're going to put just a little bit of sponge wax into her hair and then we'll be all good to go. Take about that much. Remember, this is only for the ends of your hair. You don't need to saturate the top at all because you have the gravity paste in there already. You can also grab individual pieces and twist them like that. Okay, so there is my finished product. Another thing you can do is just pull down the sides. Another thing you can do is just pull down the sides over here, but you want to keep those tight to your head. Put a little bit more product if you do decide to pull some hair down on the side, but that is basically the finished product here. Yeah, I'll give you guys a little 360 view of it. Alright you guys, thank you for checking out today's video. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, please click that like button, that'll really help me out. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button to stay tuned for some more. Let me know what you guys want to see as well in the comments below, because I would gladly put into consideration what you guys want to see. I don't want to release stuff that none of you are going to be interested in. I would love to do some more Justin Bieber inspired outfits or hairstyles and that sort of thing, so let me know what you guys want. I will link all of the products I used today down below in the description as well for you guys. And yeah, I think that's about going to wrap it up. For now, I will see you guys next time. Peace!